right. Let's see what happens. Hello? Hey. Yeah, try to get back in now. I just restarted it. It says streaming. Try it now. I just want to see something. I took off all the other stuff I used to have on it. Oh, okay. Let me try that. I'm about to see what happens. Right. So far, I have nobody in the chat on the stream. Okay, Hector just came back in. All right, go back in. I want to see what happens. All right. All right, y'all. Round 2. Let's see what they're saying now. Whoa, it's hot. I gotta turn my AC on. I wonder if this shouldn't be any problems. I'm not even gonna mention what happened last live. We're just gonna be smooth, straightforward, and let's see what they're talking about. Let's see what they're talking about. Yeah, I still have the mobile studio. I still do. I love it. I love it. But the thing is, the reason why I wanted to set something up at my house was because, okay, so for those that don't know, you know what I mean? I only used to get my kids on the weekends, so I would have to balance that. But now my oldest son lived with me, which I'm happy for. That was a big W for me because that's what I was fighting for that. And it just means I can't just be spending nights on a truck anymore or doing anything like that. I would have to find some way to do the streaming and stuff at home. So I decided I'm gonna set it up at home, and here I am. I got it. But yeah, a lot has changed. Like, life happens, y'all. I'm still around. I'm still around. Life happens. It's crazy, but here we are. I'm happy to be back. I'm very happy to be back. And now I got my setup at home that I can just jump on here, talk to y'all, do my thing, and yeah. No more sleepover on the truck. Nah, we have got to be at home. I mean, there will be times I could possibly do it. It's just a little bit different now. You know, now that my child, you know, lives with me, it's like it'd have to be a time when he's visiting his grandma, or, you know, something's going on when I don't have him, then yeah, I'll do it, you know. But it's just, life is way different. Life is way different. Okay, it looks like TikTok's starting to wake up and pick up. Maybe it just wanted me to do that. Maybe I shouldn't have done the other stuff all along. Let me see. We're going to see. I'm just going to watch. I'm just going to watch and wait to see what they're talking about. I'm just going to watch. Don't worry, y'all. I'm going to make sure that this looks good. Hold on. Let me see. There's a black screen. Can you guys see me? Oh, okay. I'm about to say, what the heck is going on? Okay. Yeah, so let's see what they're talking about. Okay, everything's looking good so far. So far, so good. So far, so good. I love it. I love it. Does it let you guys share the live? Share the live. Help me out. Just try for a second. Just share it with somebody. If it does share to them successfully and it lets you share it, then we're back in the game. And we're back in the game. I mean, we got 8 people in here so far. If you guys are in here, just stop by, say hi. I'm just testing my live stream before we go full force on this thing. You know, I'm back for those that are just new here and don't know me. You know, I'm the live warrior. I'm the guy that go to sleep on a live stream. How you doing? What's going on? What's going on? Let's go. All right, we getting people in here. What's up, y'all? How y'all doing? Stop in, say hi. It's okay. It's okay. I just want to talk to y'all. Man, I'm so proud of the way the audio sound too. I have it running through my headphones so I can monitor my own voice. And I can literally stream whenever I want, however I want. It's not gonna ever be too loud or anything because I run all the audio through the headphones the way it's supposed to be done. Yeah, it's a vibe, y'all. So let me see. Did it let you guys share out? Did any of you guys share the live? Hey, got the gifts coming in. It says Nandi with #1 gifter badge. I appreciate you. Appreciate you. And how's the music, you guys? You guys like this level? You guys like this level for the music, or you think it's too low? Because I can actually turn it up since I know I have my voice at one of the higher settings. I can have the music have a decent balance where it's right there. I can go crazy. I can sidechain. I can do that. Okay, look. Okay, so how about this? So now you hear the music still, but you can still hear my voice piercing through. Let me see. I'm gonna test it myself too. Hold on. Let me turn it up on here. Test it myself too. Hold on. Let me turn it up on here. Oh, it's clear. It's clear. Yeah, that's him. I'm messing with it. So far, no issues, no messages coming through. Yeah, that's it. Okay. I had to find music that they weren't gonna, penalize me on. I mean, I have a decent playlist, and I was like, I'm gonna use this, but I don't need the TikTok headaches, y'all. I just want to be squeaky clean. That's it. Is that too much to ask? Just squeaky clean, no problems. Thanks for all the likes, y'all. I appreciate it. Hector going crazy with the like button. Yeah, I still got the LCOT song, of course. Of course. Y'all love that LCOT song. I love that. When I made that, I was like, I don't know. I thought that was amazing. I couldn't wait to get on live and show you guys. I couldn't wait. I was like, I can't wait to go live. Let me see. All right. Yep. Of course, I still got it. I know y'all remember me losing my voice to this song. I used to be hoarse. I was like, hey guys. So being live for hours with y'all, man, I would never forget that. That was a time. I would never forget that. I'd be yelling, bumping the music. You guys don't know what it sounded like in that studio too. I had 2 subwoofers going off, so this song used to be thumping. This is sending the coin to 1 million, 2 million, 2.5 million market cap with this song, y'all. This song is worth millions. This song is worth millions. This is a legendary song. If you don't know anything about it, this song is worth millions. Brought so much money and hype and excitement to the market. Gotta get back to them. Oh, we will. Like I said, so people don't know, I just put $1,000 in. I did it earlier today when I saw Tyler on live. I just said, bro, look at the chart. He looked at the chart and I put the money in, and that was this line right here. We just popped straight up, and I'm like, yeah. And there's a lot more where that came from because I'm trading and stacking so I can reaccumulate, and I'm gonna make this the biggest comeback ever. And even since I've done that, there's a few people on live that, like just earlier, added in. So another 198, 121, and 188. So those are all new. Other people getting back in or getting in. I don't know if it's from our community or not, but yeah. Yeah, y'all. It's out of here. Just watch. Man, I miss those days. I miss those days, y'all. Those were the most hype days ever. I couldn't wait to just wake up and be on live. Sleeping on the truck on purpose. Let's go. Man. You don't even know. People were like, man, we can't even reach you. We can't call you. Remember my phone would be ringing? I'm like, I'm not answering my phone. I'm on my live stream. I used to be on live so much, I had to take breaks right on the stream to go get some food. I'm like, hold on, guys. I put a little thing up and walk away. Hey, thank you so much for the gift. I appreciate it. LCOT. I was watching TikTok live from LCOT until now. Wait, hold on. You said you were what? I was quite watching TikTok live from LCOT until now. I'm not sure I understand it, unless I'm reading it wrong. Are you saying you quit watching TikTok live? Oh, gotcha. Okay, yeah, it registered. It dawned on me in a second. I was like, okay, I think I know what you're saying. Yeah, that was crazy, y'all. Let's get back to it. Let's get back to it, y'all. Let's get back to it. Like, let's all just commit to boosting this thing. Let's get back to it. I'm come in. I got it in my house now. So whenever I just, boom, lock in, I can just come in, sit down, and just turn it on and lock in. Like, come on. Let's get back to it. Let's see. Man, y'all, I love this. I can't wait to go back and rewatch this video because TikTok lets you rewatch your lives. I just want to see the quality, clarity, and the more I'm going back live again, the better I'm gonna have everything. I want to make sure we're following every rule, no rule breaks, whatever they need me to do to make this smooth. I even put the TikTok and age restricted, just because I don't want to say something or something happens and they're like, oh, this is not appropriate for kids or something. I followed every rule in the book, y'all. Every rule. All right. I'm following the rules. You hear me, TikTok? I'm following the rules. I'm following all rules. Go ahead and put me back on people's For You pages. Get me right. Get me right, TikTok. Stop playing. All right. What's going on, y'all? B-Rad, what's the deal? What's the deal? Whew. That used to be berserk. What's good with you? Man, happy to be back on here. What's up, Void? Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate that. Let's go. Shout out to my new follower. Let's go. What's up, Divine? What's up, y'all? Y'all stepping in here. Say hi. Say what's up. I need every time y'all come in here, say something. Say something. I'm watching. I promise you, I'm watching. I got my chat up, ready to talk to y'all. Ask me what's going on. What do I have on the screen? What's going on? How you feeling? Let me see. Some comments in his live was filtered to protect community experience. Whatever, TikTok. Whatever you need to do. So I'm gonna show you guys what I was looking at too. Look, Stellar went crazy. This definitely looked like a parabolic move. So look, remember this move. I think we're about to repeat that. I think we finally gonna see Stellar get past $1. I think we're finally gonna see Stellar get past $1. I traded this last night. And I made some crazy money. And I traded it before when it got up to here. So I did the trade when it was down here. Woke up in the morning and closed out and was like, dang. And then that's the video that I put on my TikTok. So the video that I put on my TikTok with me trading it to right here. I took my profits and then I got back into a trade and it happened to be coming down. And then it just exploded up again. No, crazy gains, y'all. Allowed me to get my bags right. So if you look, this is my stash, my list. I don't know if you guys can see it. I don't know if, let me see the clarity on this. Yeah, see, you can't really see it because the screen is small. I mean, I guess what I could do is, does this make a difference? No, that doesn't make a difference. I don't think that made a difference. But it pretty much this is my stash now. Bitcoin, obviously, Ethereum, HBAR. No longer my biggest holding, but it's still it's one of my biggest holdings. No longer my biggest holding though. You know, you guys know that when I'm on here, I like to be transparent and tell you guys, I still love HBAR and I think it's going to do great. And I still hold a very big bag of it. I'm good. I have accumulated, but not as much as I've been trying to accumulate this right here, Cas. But look, so I still got XRP. XRP is great. Be honest with you, I did take some profits again. It is what it is. You know what I mean? Like, you got to kind of find a way to average your way out of this too. You don't want to be the person that's stuck holding the bag for the next, run. Like, it's not going to just keep going straight up. So once we hit that little top, it's not even going to stay there long enough for a lot of people to get their profits before people speculate about how much higher it can go and all that. Like, it's almost like a greed thing. And I even can say that I was a victim of that before, where I was like, all right, this is up a lot. It's going to keep going. And it didn't. It did not keep going, So yeah, I'm not going to be that person again. And then Caspa. This is now the biggest holding. Yep. Okay. LCOT is up here too. I'm still in LCOT. It's just they stopped tracking it on TradingView, because when there's not a lot of volume, if you don't have enough volume going in and out, then they stop the data feed. So when we get this going back up, if you look right here at the top of my list, I don't know if you see where I'm wiggling my mouse, we will have LCOT come back up to this chart, and I need to see that. Need it. Just letting you guys know. But Caspa has been, I don't know, I just read about, I feel like Caspa right here, I feel like this is everything that embodies what the original mission of crypto was. And if you never heard of Caspa, just look it up. Maybe I'll do some live stream where we're sitting here talking about it. But I am in love with Caspa, and it easily replaced my top holding. So it is like the biggest bag I got in crypto right now. I'm betting on it big time because I believe in it. It's a long-term hold. Again, I don't really like to get into things that's supposed to be like a quick pump and dump or whatever. Now, I like things that's gonna take a while to build. Like I've been in HBAR since 2020. This is like 5 years later, and I'm still holding HBAR, still been accumulating. I actually made some decent gains on it because I accumulated, like I went crazy in the previous bear market on HBAR. So I have a big bag for that reason alone. And I have averaged some of it out, but I still have a lot. But yeah, Caspa, you mind Caspa? Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, I'm in heavy on Caspa. Caspa is like my biggest holding, and the ecosystem is starting to open up. So I want to bring Livecoin to the Caspa ecosystem. I want to bring Livecoin over there too. I'm going to spread like a wildfire. And then we got Stellar, of course. I've been holding Stellar for years. Look at all these lines. It's because this has been my coin that I trade the most. This has been literally my trading coin when I trade and want to pay some rent with the money I make on trades, or when I trade and want to use that profits to buy more of something else, like I did with Livecoin today. I made a good trade on XLM and I bought $1,000 worth of Livecoin, and I'm gonna keep doing that. And if you look back, these lines go back to way back then. I mean, because this is how I was making all my money. Even in the bear market, I was making money on this range. I remember being live and showing me make money trading this range. And it was like more like, they were like day trades. You know what I'm saying? Like I would, these were swing trades. When the liquidity is low and the excitement's not there, you're in the middle of a bear market, trades, you can last for 3 to 5 days. And then right now, I'm getting in and out of trades in the same day, because when there's hype and crypto hype and all this, a lot more liquidity and the market's just looking nice and things are pumping, you can get in and out of trades. It's like your scalps are big as your day trades used to be in the bear market, but you still can make money no matter where, whether it's a bear market or a bull market, you can still make money. But when it was ranging, I was buying, selling, and I would use that money for various things, paying rent, accumulating some of the other coins that I believe in too. So I don't only just hold XLM, but it's my go-to coin for trading. So when I mention Fimix or any kind of trading, leverage trading and all that, I'm 9 times out of 10 trading this. Look at this, my markings from way back then. This was 2023. When it ran up, took some big profits, got in on a leverage position, told you guys about it. That range was kind of everything. And then you see this is my bigger, wider range. But yeah, All these lines, everything's just correlating. Like even look, when I got out today, it got right up there and I jumped out. I did a market position. So for those that trade and know what that means, you can close your trade at last price, or you can set a limit where it just gets you out if it hit it, like a take profit, or you can just mark it out. Mark it out is the most expensive option because you're gonna have to deal with the spreads. When the coin or anything pumps up a lot, there's a big spread between the orders, you know, between the buys and the sells. There's a big spread, and those spreads, you usually got to eat that difference. So when you market your position out, let's say it said you was up $2,000. I'm just giving an example. And it says, oh, you're up $2,000 on this trade, and it just jumped up, and you press a market close. There's a chance you're only going to get 1,700 out of that. You probably lost like 100 in spread because it moved so fast. The volatility was up, and then whatever trade fees you incurred from the leverage position. You know what I mean? So me jumping out, I still got a huge profit, but I randomly woke up. I had a crazy dream. And I woke up and this thing was up, and I had jumped in that trade at like 2 a.m. and it was up, and I just jumped out fast. And I was like, man, I woke my girl up like, baby, she was in it too. I'm like, get out. And so we both took out of that position. But again, this is just, you remember, I have a trading bag and then I have my investment bag. Or somebody say, let me see, crypto trading is just gambling. Nah, I wouldn't say all that. I mean, trading in general, you can look at it as gambling, but I like to use these strategies that I've developed over the years. And you know what? I feel like there's a sweet spot and a good time for everybody's strategy. You might have a strategy that's different from my strategy, and there's a time when my strategy might suck and you're making a lot of money, and there's a time when your strategy might suck and I'm making a lot of money. But what I learned to do is I'm going to run my strategy until I can't anymore. I'm gonna run my strategy. If my strategy is working and I'm profitable over 50% of the time, I'm making money. The moment that number drops, because I log my trades, the moment that I'm looking at my trades and I'm no longer profitable or I'm evening out or something, I'm done. I wait and then I paper trade. So that means you can trade with fake money and stuff like that just to keep testing your strategy. The moment your strategy starts working again, you can jump back into real trades. So this week has been fire for hitting some good trades. Yeah, definitely. Yes, I day trade crypto. Yeah, but yeah, it's been amazing, y'all. I showed my Femex account. I did major trades that went and just made me a whole bunch of money, and I went until I hit a certain threshold. I got back into a long position on XLM again, and then this come down at a high leverage position after I pulled out my profits. Came down and took out my trade. And after that, I was like, okay, I'm done. I'm cool. I'm happy. I made more money than I expected. The money I made in the last few days is going to be good for me for if I don't trade for a whole month. It'd be good for me if I don't trade for 2 months. So I'm great. And I leaked some of that. I made a video just to show you guys because I'm like, I do want to show what I'm doing. I know that, you know, TikTok doesn't really like you putting numbers out and all that. I would love to just open up my Femex to show you guys, but last time, that's when I kind of threw my whole account out of whack. But yeah, I'm 86% in on stocks. Crypto was a guess every time. Yeah, I mean, because crypto is still, I mean, y'all, do you know that even with how popular Bitcoin has gotten and crypto's gotten, there's still a majority of people that do not know about crypto, understand it, don't know how to get in, don't know anything about, like, the exchanges are not as user-friendly. And the ones that are user-friendly, they don't even have the ones that can give you the best opportunities. You know what I mean? So it's like, you got people that's like, oh, so I have to transfer Bitcoin, buy Bitcoin, send it to this wallet address and make sure it's perfect, copy that over, and then transfer from this account to a margin account, and then do this to trade. Like, that's too many steps for the average person. And then understanding DeFi. I mean, to be honest with you, crypto, if you know, once DeFi becomes easy, the adoption is going to go even more crazy. And it won't become easy until TradFi steps in, until traditional finance step in. And that's what's happening now with our president and everything that's kind of crypto forward. While I think he's got his own things going on, I feel like crypto now is getting that mainstream boost it needed. So we're still way early. Like, we're looking at $100,000 Bitcoin, which some people thought that we never would hit. And Bitcoin retracing back down very far, multiple times, even sometimes going to, like, I remember when you know, it went down to like $3,000 in the lockup times and stuff. I remember that. I was on Kraken at that time, and I was like, you know what? I'm about to buy a couple of Bitcoin. And I was holding like 5 or 6 Bitcoin. And then it started to go back up, and I sold those Bitcoins and bought XRP. I mean, that did make me a lot of money. But when I was looking like, I can't believe I could say that I have, like, I looked at my my Coinbase, and I was like, dang, I really had like almost 6 Bitcoins, like 5 point something Bitcoin, because it had dropped to $3,000. And I had some money that I saved up from a previous run, plus some other money I was making in the studio. And I just signed this contract with this label. So I got that boost of money, and I had like almost 6 Bitcoin. And I still look at that. I go to Coinbase and I'm like, man, to see that I sold that out for XRP. But I made a lot of money on XRP. I did make a lot of money on XRP, y'all. So I'm not really upset about it. I don't regret it, but it's just crazy because you can look at that now. Like that would be, those 6 coins would be bigger than my bag right now. It's crazy to say. It'd be big because a lot of the other coins bit the dust hard. One of the, there were some other little small coins I had got into, like one called BTT. Man, that bit the dust. When I say that bit the dust, I had a lot of money in there too. It bit the dust. Then I had money stuck on Voyager that I was never able to recover. There was a lot of stuff going on, but you know what? I mean, you live and you learn. I'm back in a better position. I'm smarter now. I move a little bit different, and I still invested in things that I think is going to be the infrastructure of when the digital side of when crypto takes over. Bought one saw and LCOT. Welcome back. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Let's see. Okay, look at that. It just ran up again. That's what I'm talking about. I bought $1,000 worth of LCOT today. Well, I can't say 1,000 because it was after fees and me transferring over and all that. It was like $940, but still, yeah. Just to say I'm back. And it's still, of course, in the same dev wallet that I never sold from. So, yeah, y'all. So, yeah, check me out. This was me. That's what I'm talking about. Look. That was my buy right there. Right when Tyler was live. And then we had a couple other people buying live. Look, 198, 121, 188. So we had a couple other people buying in. So that's what I'm talking about. I still believe in LCOT. LCOT is still at the top of my stash, as it say. This is my stash. And while I am heavily invested in these, I do expect to roll some of the money that I'm making in these in my main bag into my own project. So I will see to it that Livecoin goes crazy. Livecoin will be part of the bull run. Watch. Livecoin will be part of the bull run. And that's something you can clip me saying. It will be part of the bull run. When I'm trading, I'm taking a portion of my trade profits and going to keep buying in. I'm going to keep accumulating. Watch me. But yeah, I didn't finish going down. I still have some Solana. Not as much as I had when I made Livecoin, but I still have some. This is a new one I got into, Say. I like it. I've been kind of studying. I see there's a lot of money that started to flood in, and I got in at a really good price. So I'm actually up kind of big on Say. I think I got in at, actually, let me see. I got in kind of low, probably right around here. It was like before, there was like one more dip when I got it. So I think it was around here. I can go look, but it was, yeah, see, April, that seems about right. So yeah, I got in about like 16 cents. And I remember another dip, and I was contemplating, like, should I buy more in that dip? And I didn't. Then it started to recover, and I was like, all right, I'm cool, I'm happy. So I do have this. Let me see, based on where it is now, I would say I did buy on 16 cents. So let me see what that looks like. Yeah, that makes about, yeah, that's right. Makes sense. About up 100% from where it is now. That makes sense. Yep. So I'm holding that. I got some good money on that. Definitely double my money on that one. And I think that's going to go up pretty crazy. This is Trading View, you guys. This is Trading View. And then VeChain, I still hold a little bag, but that was from a purchase of a long time ago, like back in 2020. Actually, I got into VeChain at under a cent. So a lot, I'm still in profits a lot. I got in at like, I think like just barely half a cent on VeChain. And around that time, I bought 1 million. Then I sold a lot of it back in my Angry Advisor days. So those that was following me back then when I used to make crypto videos every day, and I was called Angry Advisor, I took major profits on this when it went up to around 24 to 27 cents. And then it actually fell from there, and that was cool. I averaged out again when it kind of bounced up a little bit more, and I've been holding it for years. So I haven't really been increasing my bags on VeChain, but I was so sold on it. I was believing in it and thought it was going to be the way that people can track everything that's going on, you know, like using crypto to check the authenticity of things that you order and stuff like that. I thought that this was going to be, you know, that. I mean, it still could be that. Again, I haven't even been following any extra development. I'm always going to keep it real with you guys, but it is still a very significant part of my bag because I bought so much of it at so little, and I just haven't taken any profits on it besides what I took profits, you know, besides that actual run up. So I'm still holding VeChain, just sitting there. I hold a lot of VeChain. How much VeChain do you have, if you don't mind me asking? Because like I said, at one point I had 1 million, and then I was a little bit over it. I used to make content solely on VeChain. I remember I was making funny videos. I'm like, yo, I got to do my VeChain ups, and I'm doing push-ups, and every push-up is, I'm like, 1 VeChain. I was just being funny, just goofy stuff. I was just having fun, but I loved VeChain. Then Gala, I just been trading Gala. I can't say that I'm a big holder of it, but I definitely made so much money on Gala just specifically trading it, probably around 1 million. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. What's your biggest holding, B-Rad? I'm just curious. What's your biggest in your bag? Like mine is Caspa, then H-Bar, then XRP, then Say. Damn, I have to really look at my bag. I'll say VeChain, but VeChain is almost at the bottom of my list, and Gala is definitely at the bottom. Gala's like dead last. I've already found my way to get out of there. I've sold some at some losses, but I also traded it. I said, I don't want to sit here and take a loss. Like token amount. What was that? What the heck was that? What the hell was that? Oh, it's being loud outside my door. Yeah, like, I mean, I guess you can say value, because I mean, yeah, because token, how many tokens don't matter. If a coin is only like half a cent, you can have billions of them. You know what I mean? So yeah, volume. Like, what are you betting big on? What's your biggest bet? What are you betting big on? All right, mine is Caspa. I love Caspa. I'm never gonna lie to you. I don't care. I want to make one. I want to be like, damn, what was his name? Da Vinci, the guy that was like, he made that video and was like, just please buy $1 Bitcoin when Bitcoin was like, it was tiny, you know. 100 millions of them. XRP. You're betting big on XRP. You're gonna make a lot of money. Any price predictions on Gala or VeChain? No, so I have not even looked at the fundamentals of these projects. I like to also do technical analysis a lot because I use the charts a lot to make my money, and I do trade a lot. I trade a whole bunch, but I don't have like a off the top of my head predictions for them. I made a lot of XRP. That's what I'm talking about. I love it. But I mean, if I'm looking at Gala, so look, I mean, it looks like this because my trades, the trades that I've taken place on it, I make a lot of money on it, just based on, I shorted a lot. I short Gala a lot. I'm not gonna lie to you. Waiting on them 2K days, bro. It's gonna be wild. It's gonna be wild. I got a homie of mine that put some random money in a while ago and just been holding a long leverage position. So he doesn't even hold the XRP. I'm like, dog, sell your position and then just buy the XRP. Like, just sell your position and buy the XRP, but he won't. He said, I'm just gonna hold the trade forever. I'm like, but what if the exchange ceased to exist? I mean, you just don't know. And he's like, bro, I'm just gonna ride it out. And I'm like, damn. I mean, you don't really own the asset. Like, I'm big on taking it off the exchange, putting it in your wallet. You know, it is what it is. It is what it is. If you want to look at if Gala starts pumping and run up, I mean, it's always easy to look at the previous price action, but I think it's going to get some heavy resistance right here around what, 2.5 cent? Around 2.5 cent. But if everything runs up like it did, I can't really even see it going past the most recent run up it did. What was that? So that was, what was the most recent? Let me go to the daily real quick. Yeah, the craziest run up it's had. I mean, yeah, I don't even. It's just hard to believe this thing could even get past like the 7.5 cent range. But again, I don't know what they're doing, who they may partner with, what the fundamentals are, if they're going to ever burn tokens, if they got new management. I'm not following any of that anymore. So it's very, very hard for me to tell you I have a prediction for this. But for something that I'm like really, really watching videos every day, I'm into Reddit and I'm just going crazy, like something like Caspa, for example. I don't know. I have a feeling that this could get, upwards in that $3 to $5 territory, but it's only going to get there if everything lines up. The smart contracts that's coming out, Casplex and Egra Labs and everything that's being built. If this ecosystem comes into play right when this hype is right now, like if things really get together by the end of this month, like I know some of this stuff was going to be on mainnet by the end of this month, this thing can rip. So I think Caspa, that's why I'm betting so big on it too. Not even just for the short-term money, but I just love it. I love that it's a proof of work blockchain, like the original idea of what Bitcoin is. You know what I mean? Like proof of stake and all that stuff. I think it's cool, but the idea of the way it was launched, true decentralization and all that, it got me. It got me. I'm stuck. It reminds me of the time when I first found out about Bitcoin. It's like it's like a way more interesting Bitcoin. A way more, it feels like the future, you know what I mean, of what was supposed to happen. I saw somebody make a post and they said, Blockbuster was amazing. That's what Bitcoin is. Blockbuster was amazing. That feel you got, everything was great. But Netflix, came through and swooped and took off. And I can't imagine life without Netflix now. You get what I'm saying? And I feel like that's going to be what Caspa is. And I know people don't want to hear that. They don't want to hear that, but I genuinely believe that. I genuinely in my heart believe, there's room for both of them to exist, but this does everything. This is what Bitcoin was supposed to be. This can be used as money. It's lightning fast. It's truly decentralized. It's proof of work. The community is strong, driven. And once everything, once the ecosystem comes together, it doesn't really need anything else. It doesn't need to rely on something. It doesn't need to piggyback off of anything. Everything's going to want to kind of connect to it. It's going to be a time when they're going to want some sort of compatibility from it. I just bought a little mini PC so I can run my own node. I'm going to run my own node. I'm going to go all in on Caspa. I'm very secure with it. I have my Caspa spread out. Let me see. I bought almost around 75K XRP in 2013 when it first launched. Dang. I'm interested to see what happens in the next 20 days. Dang, that's crazy, B-Rap. I need to mine more. Yeah, mine more Caspa. You can invest in some too, bro. Just invest in some too. I know that there were people complain about the profitability of mining Caspa and all that right now, but to be honest with you, if you just keep accumulating, you're not going to really even worry about that. You're not going to really worry about that. But I'm not mining it right now, but I'm definitely buying. I hold. Let's just say I'm a dolphin. I'm a high dolphin. For those that follow that and see what's what, you got the fish, you got the, the shrimp or whatever. I'm a dolphin. I'm on my way to I want to become a shark, and I will be. And I'm going to be okay. I feel like Caspa can be one of those things that just really set me up. 5 to 10 a day in mining. I did think about mining, but I didn't ultimately decide to go with that. Yeah. What's a good amount to start trading with? Look, there's no real set amount on what you want to start trading with, but just know that, okay, the smaller your trade account, and depending on how you want to trade, if you want to get into leverage trading, then if you want to make more money, it's going to force you to want to do higher leverage. But the downside of higher leverage is you risk the chance of blowing your account, something called liquidation. because if you're trading with high leverage because you have such a small account, you know, you don't really have a lot of margin for movement. And so many people get liquidated that way. There's a lot of small accounts that get blown. Or if you have the patience, you can just trade at lower leverage, maybe 5, maybe even 10. 10 is a little bit high, but maybe 5x. You'll make a lot less money. So when things rip, you won't be making crazy money to be living off of that you're day trading and paying your rent and stuff with, but you can definitely accumulate and grow your account from a small account to a larger account. And then once your account is larger and you staying at that same leverage and you're making great trades, your trades suddenly become way more profitable. So the more money you start with, the more potential you have to make money. So just think about it like that. If you have money that you don't mind putting in, that you're willing to risk, that you don't need to use right away, there you go. There you go. But you want maximum potential. That's the thin line between trading and gambling, in my opinion, is when you just haven't done enough research and when you start to use a whole bunch of leverage, you know, like I've been in that position. There's times I made money and there's times I lost money, but it was a gamble. You know why? You don't give the market room to breathe. Crypto is too volatile to be trading with such high leverage. It just is. It just is. I don't care who you are, how experienced you are. One random wick up, and then you could be completely correct about your analysis, and you get like a random liquidity grab before it moves to that direction, and that you don't have enough, you know, to cover that leveraged position, and boom, you blow your account, and the trade goes in your favor without you, and the train leaves you. How messed up is that? How freaking messed up is that? That's crazy. Hey, y'all, thanks for all those new followers. I appreciate it. I see you guys. I see Get In With Me, Max, Tanto. I see you guys. I appreciate you. Thanks for the follows. Anyway, y'all, look, this has been great. I wanted to go on live with you guys. This was more of like a live test. I know exactly what I need to do to get this going. For those that want to join the revolution in the live coin, the rebirth of the live coin, let me know. Look at this. We got another buy. We got yet another buy. I didn't even see that. That was 9 minutes ago. Somebody put in 161. It's going crazy. The buys are going crazy. We're about to see this thing go crazy. If you guys want to be a part of this, again, when we first did this, we got this thing going wild and then went all the way up to a $2.5 million market cap. But I want to see this thing live. There's a lot of people that's been holding, people that have never sold. We still got a lot of holders. 1900, 1962. We got 1,900 holders, y'all. So we still got a lot of holders at LCOT, even though it came down and, you know, Solana had came down with it and all. It's time. It's time. It's time to take this to new heights. If you guys want to be a part of it and don't want to wait, like there's people that said, dang, I wish I would have got in before it took off, and you know, they were buying the tops. If you want to be a part of this revolution before we take off, just look into it. Again, and then that's when I'm going to start my live stream, my all-day streams again, and we're going to go heavy. I don't care. I would actually put money into the TikTok promote. I will make videos leading up to it. We'll make it a whole entire event. So for those that want to be a part of this coins rebirth, and this is the original coin to do it. This is the live coin. This is the coin that inspired so many other people to go live and make coins and do things. This was the first true community coin, if you guys don't know. The original, the famous, the one and only live coin. I'm the guy that slept on the truck that was live for 24 freaking hours plus, streaming while this coin was growing, sleeping on the live and waking right back up to y'all. So we're gonna bring this. It's only right. It's only right. So again, if y'all want to be a part of that, look up LCOT, LCOT live coin, and you will know. It's the real one. It's right here. I showed the contract address on my live, and TikTok said it was violating something, but I'm going to make a video, or you can just visit my page and see the exact one if this is something you guys want to be a part of. Appreciate you guys. It's been a really, really good night. I'm happy about it. Hope you guys love the audio. Hope you guys love the visuals. Hope you guys love everything that's here. Appreciate y'all. And I'm going to catch y'all. When I get my schedule going, I'm going to make it like it's a job for me. So when the live coin takeover happen, I'm going to let you guys know. If you're part of the Discord, make sure you pay attention to to what's going on in the community so you know when we're going to do takeoff. It's going to be the live coin takeoff event. Remember, y'all, this is not just my coin. This is our coin. our coin. And it's at such good prices for everybody to reset themselves and get yourself positioned in a really, really good spot. We will have a bull run too. We will have a bull run too. I'm sure of it. Anyway, y'all, I'm out of here. If y'all not following me already, if y'all new, y'all like what I'm talking about, y'all was sticking around, go ahead and give the follow. I did get in about like 8 new followers on this live already, so I appreciate it. Appreciate it. And yeah, y'all, it's time. It's time. Feel free to DM me if you guys have any questions about LCOT, Livecoin. Let me know. And yeah, I'm out of here. Y'all have a wonderful night or morning, whatever time frame it is, wherever you guys are watching me from. Y'all have a wonderful day. I'm out of here.